morning, guys, or whatever daytime it is, nighttime, whatever. Welcome back to my channel. For anybody who's new, my name is Vanessa. I'm 25 years old and I do makeup as a hobby on YouTube and Instagram. It is currently 6:45 in the morning. I woke up at 5:50 in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep. I've already had breakfast and a coffee. My kid is still asleep, which is great. Hopefully I can continue filming in the morning like that because the lighting isn't even like that bad. I'm up, I'm energized. How are you guys doing? So today is a checkup appointment for my daughter. She is 2 years and a few months old. She turned 2 in July. She's a Cancer, for anybody who's wondering. I'm pretty excited for that appointment because I just want to know how she's doing and stuff like that. So I want to put on makeup, but not too much. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. So the first thing I always do for my skin prep after washing my face is using the Veleda Skin Food. It is like such a great product. I cannot go without this. This one is the dark green one. For anybody who's been on my channel, you already know I have very dry skin. I have eczema, and this really helps out. It is pretty good for the skin. I know a lot of beauty gurus that use that one. I seen the plastic boy on YouTube use it, so I bought it. Love the smell. It smells like citrus and like some other stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this on. There's a lighter version of that, but since I'm very dry, we're gonna put this on. I'm gonna warm it up on my hands and then I just work it in. Also, my hair is straightened right now. I did get balayage highlights, pretty much on my ends, like almost ombre, but like I'm kind of blonde at the ends now, and it damaged my hair since my hair is so fine. So now I feel like I need to give it like some rest. I'm doing braids and I'm gonna record that. So I'm doing big box braids. They're not gonna take that long as the regular ones, just because fall is around the corner. We're gonna wear hats and stuff and I don't feel like straightening my hair and stuff. So I'm just gonna do braids over the winter, how I did last year. Made my hair grow so much. So yeah, if you're interested in that and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and all my socials will be linked down below. Lately I don't quite use some primer, but if I were to use a primer, it would be probably one of the e.l.f. ones, the poreless or the illuminating primers, those putty primers. This is like the putty primer, for example. It is literally empty. It is such a great product. Just gonna put like a little bit on right here. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna do, which is pretty much a new thing, if I find the product, it's pretty uncommon. It's actually edge control, but I use it for my eyebrows. So this is the Sheer Moisture Jojoba Oil Cuba Butter Lay Down Lacquer with carrot seed oil. Gloss and Control Braided Styles. It works pretty well for braids, for anything. I use this for my eyebrows to calm them up, and I use a spoolie for that. And the reason as to why is because I'm kind of into the messy brow style, and once I feel like I've done what I need to do, I'm using 2 brow products. This is the Makeup Revolution eyebrow pencil. I like this because of the shape. Obviously you can do a pointed, like a little bit sharper, and then wider, obviously, because like the shape itself is pretty, the shape is just great. And then also this is Makeup Revolution. It's just, oops, it's just so much finer. So you can do in the front, you can fill in the hair and you can do hair-like strokes, which is great. So I'm gonna start filling in with the thicker one, and then I'm gonna move on and fill in the brow hairs in the front. I'm just gonna zoom you in a little bit. I kind of just want to fill it in. I don't want to do too much. I just want the brow to have like a pretty decent shape so it doesn't look too separated. gonna go back into the spoolie where I still have some left product and calm up again, just like so. And then I use the thinner one to create my strokes in the front, like the hair in the front, like fake hair. I just want to bring them a little bit closer. And then at the end, I also want to extend it a little bit. So I'm just gonna do like so. And it looks weird now, but we're gonna clean it up with concealer. I just need it to look even. So yeah, I always use the Camouflage Concealer from Essence in the shade Warm Toast to clean up my brows because it's just the perfect shade. I'm using a fluffy brush like so, and then I just pat out the concealer just to like blend it. And then once that's done, I'm just gonna recheck the shape of the brows because technically they look fine, but obviously you can always like adjust like a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I just faded the front out a little bit because it was a little bit too much. Now I'm using that brush to clean up the edges. Don't want to look too harsh. So yeah, that's the brows. They look fine. And then I bought this. I'm from Germany, I live in Europe. So any drugstore foundations that we have only go to a certain shade, which means Warm Toast was the darkest concealer from Essence Cosmetics in German drugstores. Then they added Dark Caramel. The difference between these two shades is it's 50 Warm Toast and then it's 70 Dark Caramel. That pretty much means that they jump a lot. Essence Cosmetics came out with Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. This is in the shade 240, Warm Honeycomb. It is a little bit too warm for me, but I can make it work. The finish is like, I would say semi-matte. It's almost too dry for me, but ever since it's something that's very lightweight and pretty natural, as it says, this is a great everyday, I'm on the run, I can't do so much, I don't want to put on a full face, I just want to, I don't know, even out my complexion, stuff like that. Great foundation. I have very dry skin. I always hydrate my skin a lot. Anybody on my channel who has been on my channel knows that. So I gravitate towards foundation sticks and very hydrating foundation. This one is hydrating, but it's also matte, which is, I mean, I like it. So I'm just gonna put some on. It comes in like a regular tube, so I always put it like on the back of my hand. And then I just apply it on my face, just like so, because I don't want the coverage to be too much. And for my under eyes, I always want to cancel them out with a warm, almost red undertoned concealer. So I use the Dark Caramel because it is pretty great for my under eyes. For blending, as blend support, I always use some sort of fixing sprays. I have a hyaluronic spray, then I have a regular fixing spray. This is like a German brand, also like very organic, I would say. It's almost like a brand like Veleda. It's like good for, if you have a lot of allergies and stuff, you gravitate towards products that don't cause you allergies or breakouts. So this is a brand in Germany that provides you with that, and it's pretty inexpensive as well. But I also have the Shake, Fix and Glow from Catrice with like some golden particles in there, which makes your skin look so super dewy and nourished and just glossy and all that. If you don't want to look like that, just don't use it. I'm just gonna use this hyaluronic acid spray as blend support. And then I'm gonna start working in the concealer. And then I switch brushes and gonna work in the foundation. I don't know, I just really like this foundation. It's like once you apply it and then you move it, I don't know, once you move it with a brush, it's like, it feels sort of dry, like matte, but it sticks so well to the face. And as you can see, the shade, even though my undertone is olive, it says warm and it says like honeycomb. So you would think it runs way warmer. And in different lighting, you can see if it runs like too warm or not. But overall, it literally, I don't know, it just does. It's kind of like the perfect foundation for me. Because it's not too heavy. I don't feel like I'm wearing anything on my face. And then the finish is right now dewy, probably because of this spray. But also, you can still see some sort of imperfections like on the face. Like you can still see my veins a little bit, my mustache that I kind of have to take care of, and then like my moles. Obviously, if I had a very full coverage foundation like the Huda Beauty, the faux filter, the matte one, you almost wouldn't be able to see my beauty mole right there. And then I want to highlight under my eyes, and I'm using the Camouflage from Catrice, and this is in the shade Desert Beige is the shade, and this is going under my eyes. And I'm actually gonna use a sponge, and it's dry, to press it in. Normally wouldn't use a dry sponge, but I don't want that much coverage anyways. I just want to like press it in and lay down pretty smooth. I'm thinking if I should put like some Makeup Obsession foundation stick in DO2. I love this. It's almost done. It doesn't go farther than that. It's so great. I ordered this thinking in summer this would be my summer shade. Turned out it wasn't my summer shade, but then I realized I can use this actually as yeah, like contour or like liquid cream bronzer type of situation for my hairline and stuff. So that's what I'm most of the times using. As I said, it gives like the nicest sort of dimension to the face. And since it's a cream product, it's just gonna blend in pretty well and it's gonna look dewy. So now we want to set, because that's what we do. Normally I would use the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I still use the white one because I never like bought the honey one, and I didn't like the regular Laura Mercier before. The translucent. I didn't like this before, so it's been sitting in my desk for probably 2 years. It's still pretty much full. I just felt like it was too light for me, but I used to bake. I don't bake no more. So now I can use it, but I'm using the Huda, and I have that one in banana. Getting rid of creasing, and I always do it like so, because there's still rest product from any other setting powder on there. And then I apply step by step, like literally just a little bit. What I like about this banana powder is it sinks into the skin and mixes with foundation or concealer or anything like that pretty well. It doesn't highlight that area too much. So even if I were to go in with a very, very like light concealer, this one, as in the setting powder, would definitely like clear that out and like even it out. Now I'm just gonna try to set like the rest of the face with the rest of a product on my brush, because I want to intensify that. Also, I have to say the Huda powder, the amount that's in there, I do believe that it's gonna last you like so freaking long. I don't know. I'm going to use the CC Perfecting Powder from Revolution Pro in the shade Warm Golden. And that's just to apply it like on my hairline, because I want to go on top of one of my favorite bronzers that I typically wouldn't use with a full face, but with something that's like very lightweight like this. I feel like that's like the perfect powder. So I'm just gonna set this area a little bit. And that powder is very like hydrating. It isn't dry at all. I don't even know where you would get that bronzer. It's called African Erd or African Erde bronzer powder. I don't know where you get it from. It's from a German drugstore. It has like some sheen to it, but it's just gorgeous. So I just put this on the highest points on my cheeks because it has some sheen. It's also gonna perform a little bit as highlight. And once I set my face, it's just gonna look so gorgeous. So now once we've gotten to this point, you could actually keep the face like so, which would be fine. I want to put on some mascara. Why does Essence bring out such great mascara all the damn time? I had the Lash Princess Curved. I have the Extreme Volume Mascara. I have this one, and then I did have the regular one, which is the green one, and the blue one is pretty much the waterproof. I have all of them. My favorite is this one, the curved one. Because of the wand. It grabs the lashes so great. It's like €3. It's like one of the greatest mascaras on this planet. This is the one. Pretty dope. This one looks like the Better Than Sex from Benefit. Sort of. And I'm pleased with it. I still like this one better. This one is also good. And we're gonna apply mascara. This is fine. You can clean it off once it dried with a spoolie. But yeah, I don't do fake lashes because first I feel like my eyes don't grab them that well. And then I just like my eyes with regular mascara on. I just think it looks super cute. And that mascara is bomb, like I said. It's just that I get mascara transfer. But I get that with any, even with the curved one. Just more with this one. For the bottom, I'm gonna use the curved one because it's just gonna grab the lashes better. Yeah, so this is the mascara. I hope you like it. I think it looks cute, and I don't think I need more than that. I just need to clean it off. Also, what I like to do is, if I want to put on a liner, I forgot to tell you that. I'm using this palette. I haven't used this in a very, very long time. Because first when I started out with makeup, I just bought this because I just felt like it would be the perfect palette to do like neutrals, to like play with glitter and stuff. And I do like this palette. I know I did like maybe 2 looks on that on my channel. I will try to find them and link them. But these 2 shades, Memory and Ritual, as in dark and the brown, if you put the black as liner and then blend it out with Ritual, make it like smoky, it's gonna look so great. It's gonna look so freaking great. It's like such a great palette for that. That's why it's on my desk, because if I want to put on liner, that's what I use instead of liquid liner, because I like when it looks like faded and smoky and like blended. I want to put on blush, and this is like the Kiko Milano face palette, expert face palette in the shade 2. I have 2 and 3. 2 I use for every day. I barely use these 2. But what I do use is the highlight, because the highlight is like stunning, in my opinion. It's like really, it's like peachy almost. It's like goldy. It's like very, it's also very like natural. And that's what I'm looking for in highlights and stuff nowadays. I look into natural like makeup. It doesn't, it's not supposed to take that much time. It should be effortless. I shouldn't take too much time blending, stuff like that. And for the blush, I'm using this one. In the screen, I feel like the difference is not that high, but I have to say that this one is very much mauve-y. It just looks pretty pink in the palette. That one is like Barbie, and this one is like very youthful. It's like the lightest. that's why I want to use it, because do the job great, and because this is like made in Italy, I believe. Yeah, made in Italy. The formulation is very great. Like the formulation is like pretty nice pressed together, and as you can see, it just gives you like this youthful, almost like I just went for a run 30 minutes ago. I'm not sweating no more, but I'm very like, you know, my circulation is going and stuff. I really like that. That's why I'm applying it. Like so in the center of my face instead of on the outside, because that will give me a lifted look, but I'm not looking for that right now. And then I'm a set, and I'm using this fixing spray. All right, let's move on to hair real quick. I don't want to like do too much because Mega Growth Lotion, anti-breakage, strengthen, restore, and repair. It smells amazing. I did buy this at the beauty store for Black people. It's literally called World of Beauty, and it is a Black-owned store here in Germany, in the city I live in. And you can buy all types of products that you don't find in German drugstores, because German drugstores only provide for German people who have European hair and not curly messes and curly messes, just curly hair like I. It just gives a lot of hydration, which I feel like my hair needs right now, because it's been straightened for like a week, because I've been trying to do my braids for like a whole week, but forgot the hair in my friend's car, then forgot to or didn't have the time to do them, rescheduled doing them, this and that and whatever. So it's like, all right, we got it now. It just really gives like great hydration. I'm just gonna bun it, and the way how I do my bun is I do a very tight hair tie, and I'm gonna show you. And then I'm using a brush like so to get everything like straight and even. I have like the biggest forehead ever, so it doesn't really do a great job that I always bun my hair, because it's just gonna decrease like growth and stuff over here. But I just really can't deal with this hair. I don't know. I'm very unhappy with it for some reason. Just like so. And then I use a smaller tie and just do it like so. And then that's pretty much my bun. If it's curly, it's always gonna look better because it has more volume. I don't know, but it doesn't look bad. It looks all right. And then I use this one again and comb my hair up in the back. Just want to like apply some product on the roots. And then I just comb. It's just such a great product because it doesn't leave like a white cast, which edge control most of the times do. And then it just gives the glossy shine as it says. So that's what I like about it. Just comb this up right here. Yeah, big head energy. That is it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it didn't take too long. If you enjoyed this, please give the video a thumbs up. It would really help out my channel. And all my socials will be linked down below. As I said, I would really appreciate if anybody of you leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. And other than that, have a great day. And I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.